Oh, patch notes came out. I wanna react to that. That's it. Wait, does that mean the Korean server is going down? Oh, that means I can only play one more game, guys. At 4:30 a.m. KST it goes down. That's in 1 hour. I can probably only play one more game. Such. Okay. New patch TLDR, let's see it. Champion balance reset. The champion balance buff percent adjustment has been reset for all champions. Oh, that's about Nexus Blitz, okay. You all get jungle pets. Oh, that's Nexus Blitz. That's Nexus Blitz. Okay, this is just Nexus Blitz, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is real patch. Okay, so Aurelion Sol is gonna get scaling nerfed, pretty much. On Q. Cham's gonna do less damage on Q. Reasoning, well... Rat nerfs snowballing, which means games go more later, which means Aurelion Sol win rate went up in silver and gold and iron, so yeah. Bel'Veth reduced 4 seconds on E. Right? Yeah. So 4 seconds early game, 2 seconds late game. It's more about early game buff. I mean, this is a nice buff for Bel'Veth because there's a lot of skirmishes early where this spell can be cast now twice, 3 times, depending on. This is nice buff. However, I think Bel'Veth is very nerfed with the changes they did. Brand gonna get a jungle update. Level 1 attack speed up, attack speed growth up. It's gonna auto attack better. 5 more armor. Armor growth down a bit. Health down by 20. Health growth up. Honestly, this doesn't seem too bad for Midland Brand either, TBH. Passive Blaze monster damage modifier up a lot, so passive is gonna do way more damage. E magic damage on the spell is gonna go down by 5. What the fuck? Okay. I think Midland Brand is pretty much same with these changes. Support Brand's probably slightly worse. Although not by much. Support Brand should also be similar. I don't know. This doesn't really do anything to Brand. This is jungle. Briar, less attack speed. A bit more healing on passive, which is more of a lane buff than it is jungle. And then W, less damage, I think. Yeah. Okay, Briar nerfs. Caitlyn. Bonus physical damage on headshot is gonna be up for crit. So if you have crit, it's gonna do more damage on passive. R, ace in the hole. More cooldown at every rank. Or rank 2 and 3. Which is, I think, fair. She doesn't really buy CDR though. Physical damage on the ability is gonna get reduced rank 2 and 3. Which is also fine because this ability... Yeah. Bonus damage from critical chance is up. So, I mean, honestly, this is not even a nerf. I feel like, even if you play Lethality Caitlyn, are they even nerfing the champion here? I don't think so. I think she's just like same. She's obviously better for crit and kinda same for Lethality. I mean, Mundo. E, less passive bonus attack damage on E, fair enough. Less stat checking. Bonus attack damage based on missing health, also down. Oh no, it procs slower, right? Yeah, okay, so this is also a nerf, okay. Hecarim, more AD growth, W duration up. Okay. Small buffs. Although W buff is not too bad. Jinx. Passive is finally gonna stack now, like properly to 5 stacks. Good. Cassandra buffs. All out damage, which is I think the proc on the passive, is up by levels again. Q, required bonus health for minimum cast time, 1200. Wow, what? Wow. No, that's just... What? Okay, that is crazy. Wow. What the fuck? This is like, Cassandra's gonna get Q cooldown reduced so much more early. It's just crazy. W Pathmaker. W Pathmaker will no longer interrupt Cassandra's E dash when channeling starts. Maximum channel duration up by half a second. So now you can channel Cassandra W for way longer. Interesting. So you can like tank more damage. R, healing calculated based on physical and true damage dealt to the champion, calculated based on all damage dealt to the champion. Okay, so I guess the champion is going to heal more on ultimate. Q and E attack reset instantaneous. Okay, interesting. And then a lot of bug fixes, freak moment, okay. Wow, scary. I think Cassandra is slowly walking into being OP again. Slowly over time. I mean, maybe this buff won't be enough, but 1 or 2 buffs after this will probably be enough. Mid to late game, this champion is better than before, by the way, just so people know. The champion is just very heavily nerfed early game. LeBlanc. I hate this so much, man. I hate this so much. I think LeBlanc is like... I'm not a big fan of LeBlanc as a champion in general, facing against her. I just think champions that don't have skill shots are not fun to play against. And LeBlanc is now in an era where her W has very little cooldown. Everyone knows how to space. She mostly just point and clicks you with Q. Her E is not technically really a skill shot anymore. Players have gotten so much better at throwing E in high elo. It's just extremely frustrating to play against. I mean, honestly, this is not to be underestimated. These are definitely buffs. Although AP ratio buffs usually aren't that big in League nowadays, because champions don't have a lot of AP. At least it's a late game buff, you know. At least they're not buffing the frustrating part about LeBlanc, which is early to mid game. But yeah, still not a fan. Mastery, 4 seconds off E, deserved, and a good buff. Clear also helps clear spit. Morgana, a bit more damage to W, and a bit more damage to W in monsters. Okay. Rammus, honestly, kind of a joke of a nerf. I mean, the Q nerf is pretty decent early game, because this ability having 100 base damage is pretty insane. This is also a top Rammus nerf. W is also gonna give a little bit less resist, but like, honestly, like, it's still, Rammus is still Rammus. Seraphine. Rework happening here. I don't think I wanna read all of this. Base mana regen up, which is a support buff. Base mana regen growth down, which is a support buff. Sol and nerf. Base mana down, base mana growth up. This is more better for Sol. Base armor up, so this is support buff. Health growth down, middle nerf. Attack speed growth up. That's fine for both support and mids. Q cooldown down early by 1 second, okay. Damage up, base scaling nerfed. So better for support, worse for midlane. W 110 more mana, this is okay. Cooldown 16 seconds. Ooh. They want Seraphine to max W second. They want her to be Q or 3 points Q into W. Wow, okay, 4 seconds strafe, that's pretty insane. Shield, it's gonna be up, base, scaling same. Okay, so W seems pretty good for midlane. Missing health heal, 7%, blah blah blah, 5, oof, okay. So the missing health heal got heavily nerfed. So, Seraphine, where was I? Seraphine is mainly going to be not using enhanced W anymore with passive, I think. The passive W, the enhanced W got nerfed a lot here with the healing. E, mana cost down by 20 max. Magic damage up by 60 base. Whoa, okay. Okay. I mean, is midlane Seraphine really dead with these changes? I don't think so. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's probably nerfed, maybe, but I don't think it looks that bad. A lot of people were saying like mid Seraphine is just gonna be dead. I don't see it, honestly. I don't see it. I think it still looks pretty good. She got a lot of base damage here on the ability. Dude, that's a 60 base damage increase. This is insane. I mean, I don't see it, guys. Like, tab W, like this late game W is nerfed a lot, 100%. But looking at everything else, like there's some buffs in here and there. I think mid Seraphine is fine. I don't think this will kill her at all. Emax last? No, if you wanna play more damage-oriented Seraphine, you have to put this second, I think. You have to. This is so much damage. Because remember, you can do passive E on Seraphine, right? On mid lane. It's gonna do 200 two times, right? Because this is like, her passive will shoot 2 E's out. So this is like double the damage. This is 120 damage increase. I don't know. I think mid lane Seraphine is not that. I don't see it. Tahm Kench. Bonus magic damage. Down early. But scales better with health, so it's more of a top lane buff. W cooldown refund if champion gets hit a bit more. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Tahm can stop his trash. Varus, a bit more base damage on W, and then E, bit more slow. Very light Varus buffs. Buffs more about. This is a bigger buff to unhit Varus, or the Varus build that attacks more than like lethality, which I like. I like they're not buffing lethality Varus. It's extremely uninteractive. Zyra, so undodged. More attack speed for jungle. Plant magic damage is going to go down, but higher with AP, so eventually it's a buff. What is even a buff here? 100 AP is a buff or what? $400 AP is a buff? Magic damage 20 up on Q. No, wait, it's not 400, no? Am I missing something? You need only 13 damage to be a buff. Oh no, it is 400. No, you're right. It is 400. Yeah, I'm stupid, lol. Yeah, it's 400. Okay, well, that's a nerf then. Q magic damage up. This is not bad because the problem with Zyra is that it's extremely hard to decide whether you want to max E or Q on the champion. Both abilities do pretty similar damage, and it's really hard to decide. This kind of pushes more about Q max. Magic damage to 40. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think Q max will be pretty much. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're just gonna have to max Q most likely now in Zyra. By nerfing E damage and making Q damage better, I think Q is just gonna be the max on Zyra after this. Even though scale is up here. Q is like easier to hit, right? Kinda, but E is like better because it's CC higher base damage. So it's kinda like hard to decide, but here Riot is trying to like push more Q max. Hoodbreaker, bonus armor magic resist per melee down, bonus armor magic resist on range down. I think Hoodbreaker is not that good of an item on range characters. It's more of a melee character item. It's way better on melees, and this deserves nerf. Runes, 7% first strike. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, yeah, the games are going more late, but this rune is suffering so many nerfs. I hate the nerf because it kills mid lane variety. First strike is the only keystone in mid lane besides phaser sometimes that mid laners can choose that's not Airy, you know? By nerfing first strike, you're more promoting that everyone just plays Airy. I hate it. Phase rush, down, moon split for melee characters. This is a nerf to Garen. What else is there? Basically any melee character that likes playing phase rush. Maokai, Skarner if he plays it, Gragas, Nunu, Jace. Hecarim if he plays it. Poppy, yeah. Definitely nerfs to some tank junglers and nerfs to some top laners mainly. Diana also gets hit, yeah. Diana with Phaser, she's nerfed here. If you ask me, this is probably deserved. I think Phaser is a way better melee character rune than range, and I think it's pretty balanced on range. I think this is like a good way to approach the nerf. I think Riot did a fine job here. I still think they should nerf Area or something, I don't know. And Scorch. Jungle sustain adjustments. Do I wanna read this? Okay, so the TLDR here is that they buffed the AP ratio of AP junglers and they brought back the AD ratio to Kha'Zix and Hecarim. So basically Kha'Zix and Hecarim are going to start clearing jungle camps really fast again. So maybe they're gonna be completely back in meta with this patch. This is also, by the way, just so you guys are aware, the only like the AD junglers that are pretty good in Korea are like Graves and Lee Sin, right? Like this is like a heavy buff to Lee Sin and Graves. Heavy buff to them. Even to like Viego, like yeah, Lee Sin gets even stronger somehow. Jungle Companion healing. I don't know if this is like buff or nerf. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're actually increasing sustain or decreasing. ARAM adjustments. Bro, look at Aurelion Sol, man. Oh yeah, this champion on ARAM. Worlds clashes here. Okay. Fix the bug that caused Fiora's passive to ignore Shen W dodge. Wow, that's a huge bug fix in Shen Fiora matchup. I remember Shen players complaining that Fiora Vital just goes through the W for no reason. That's a huge bug fix in that matchup, but it's still Fiora favored, don't get me wrong. Upcoming skins, Cafe Cuties. Cove and Syndra. GG.